Hello. So, I know it's odd that I'm not showing anything right now, but I actually don't remember what one I used for the capture card. If I can't figure out what it is, I'll actually just play something else. I will need to actually step away anyways, since, well, turns out that I have have the Super Mario 3D Land, I think it is. Do apologize, it's been a while since I've streamed this. Okay, I'm gonna put the technical difficulty sign up. If I'm not streaming in Nintendo Land in the next five, actually, you know what? I will go get the game right now, just so that I don't get the timer. I don't go over the time limit, rather. There we go. If I'm not Huh. Turns out I had Wii Sports Resort in my system. Where was I? Oh yeah. If I'm not streaming Nintendo Land in the next 5 and within the next 10 minutes, so basically 7 p.m. PST, we will just play something else. Just let me write a comment so that anyone who does stumble upon this can... There we go. I am going to put the technical difficulty sign up now. See you in a second. Let's try changing the chord. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna have to... Just give me a second. So, slight complication. Turns out that it's been a while since I last charged this, and as a result, the gamepad is almost dead. So I have two options. The first is I could let it charge. I could switch over to something else. I just realized that the screen... I'm actually... You know what? I just realized that I could actually do the battle on foot option, since power is kind of an issue. Let me see if any of my Wiimotes work. If any of them do, I will do that. Looks like I have some batteries to replace. You know what? I think I actually need to do a bit of cleaning, so I'm gonna go get the white vinegar and clean that up a bit. In case you're curious why I went with white vinegar specifically, it's because, well, the battery's kind of corroded. And it turns out the best way to deal with battery corrosion is, well, white vinegar. vinegar is a base, and well, you want... base, but also white vinegar does not leave like a smell in the long term. I need to replace both batteries anyway. You know what? I'll just make this a short stream. Yep, I'm using RT Games. I want die me. There are 3 things I need to get at Fred Meyer tomorrow. The first is like a mail organizer. The second is batteries. And the third is, well, I like to use this like big thing of like hand wipes. Before you ask, I do not use them in place of washing my hands. I do actually use like soap and whatnot. To like so long since I played this, I forgot about that screen. Like, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna unplug the console indirectly. You know, my family always had some kind of like a Nintendo household. I honestly don't know why, like...
One enemy left.
I'll do one... One more level. And you know what? Then we'll switch games.
Defeat all enemies.
I'm of the mindset that what Nintendo should do is like make a... like second Nintendo Land, like not just like in like re-release all the original games, but also like incorporate all the new stuff that's become franchised. Like I would say that Fire Emblem is a lot more important now than when Nintendo Land first came out.
One enemy left.
You know, I do have to wonder if...
Welcome to Donkey Kong's Crash Course. In this attraction, you will...
If like, Nintendo would... Oh, like, made it so you could see stats worldwide? Which of the Nintendo Land modes would have the highest completion rate? I think the most I've ever gotten to is like those ramp areas. Let's do one more time, shall we?
Welcome to Donkey Kong's...
I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx myself, but... I'm actually doing pretty good, considering... There's this friend of mine named Ben who was like pretty into Nintendo. I wonder how he would have done. Honestly, I kind of feel like Nintendo should have done more than all with those new customizations. Like heterochromia, for example, is not enough. I do have other Nintendo consoles if you guys want to see me play them, aside from the Wii U and Switch. That being said, there is one caveat. If you guys want to see me play a game on a handheld, which would be the DS or 3DS, you guys have to like help me figure out how to capture footage from those games. like the catch, to think that for at least one of the franchises featured, Nintendoland was the only actual representation.
Pikmin is out.
How we never got like a Metroid game analyst. Man, I do think that at like one point they did actually. Like show a Metroid icon on. Like, I wonder. I can't wonder what the plan was. Like, if I ever did like the logical conclusion would be that it was actually, and like this was before the Metroid Prime trilogy, I think. I am still kind of upset that I did not, in hindsight, that I never, like, picked up. I actually do have Metroid Prime. Prime's great TV for the Wii if you guys ever want to see me play that. Like, if they release like a Switch 2 port of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, I will actually do all three. games once. I will actually stream the entire trilogy. I think I'll do my staple of chicken and rice. Going back to like a hypothetical like Nintendoland 2, I do wonder what like what attractions they choose. You know what? I think I'll play something else. Like, I don't know if it was the way I was holding it.
Jukebox. Greater heat.
One thing I can't help but wonder is, what game would have actually gotten a chance to shine if it didn't?
Metroid.
Had actually been like released at a time when streaming was a thing. Like, I could see the Donkey Kong game from this alone being like a good. Talk maybe stuff, but like you probably noticed that like the issue of politics and YouTube has become more of a thing. Like, here's the thing: I am aware that most people do not watch YouTubers to watch for the sake of being political. Like, I get it. Most of you are just trying to unblind it, want escape, and want to like escape stress. Like, you'd be watching someone like, or say Hassan, or well, I would say Destiny, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this we won't see any more of Destiny after what happened. Like, there have been people who've been using it as like using like the aversion to politics most people have as a way to basically like try and silence left-wing or progressive voices. Like, if you haven't already figured it out, I am very much left. My views are very left-wing, left libertarian, mind you. Like, for example, in regards to like the culture war. my stance is it's better to like let people know about stuff as opposed to censor. Like, as odd as this sounds, I think that the gold standard for handling a game is for handling like controversial stuff is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original, not the remake. With the no Russian setup, namely, it would give you a heads up and say, hey, if you want. It would either like say, hey, if you want, you can skip this content, or alternatively, you know, I do find it odd that they never made like a Wii U console game aimed in the same vein as City Folk. Then again, I don't think they for Animal Crossing. Then again, I don't think they ever made like a Game Boy Advanced game. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, like I will. You have my word that I won't like do intentionally political streams. Like I will not, for example, react to election results. Like I will have the news on in the background so I know what to do, but you have my word. Was looking at like an interesting logo. But the thing is, like, if I do feel an issue with like pressing enough, I will talk about it. Like, you won't ever hear me like endorse a candidate on stream. You have my word. Like by the same extension, like you won't see. Like, if Osei Kamala Harris had like reached out to me, I might have seriously declined. Unless I probably would have declined more so because like I would have been mostly because like I would have been suspicious is why Kamala was reaching out to me, but mostly because like I would just suspect that it would be a scam because of how small it was. honestly, I get that the world is a depressing place. But honestly, sometimes you can just keep on going forward. But that being said, okay, I was just looking at like some of the people who'd like my status about going live, and like I was just wondering who it was. But the thing is, like, I really hate the fact that you people like, oh, say Kirsch or well, Azihara-chan, who I actually was friendly with in the past, but if in the future, but consider this like a bridge burning for whatever bridge there was, who say keep politics out of VTubing, but then immediately go full culture war. Like, here's the thing. I actually would be okay with making VTubing a completely apolitical field, provided that it was both sides. Like, no right-wing politics. It's no anti-woke stuff. If that was if that actually, if anti-woke people and right-wingers were willing to agree to those terms, I would be okay with that. In fact, I do actually support the Palestinians, and before you ask why I didn't like stand anything, post anything, I did actually like donate. If you guys really want to. If you guys want proof, I will DM me on Twitter and I'll actually like send you an edited screenshot of a receipt. Specifically, I donated to like a GoFundMe to help a few individuals. Like, I did not donate to like help a few other people, to help like a general cause ones. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, I donated to a few GoFundMes of individuals who wanted to help out, because like that was, I mean, individuals who were trying to leave, because I felt that was like the best way. But I didn't really bring it up because I'd rather not attract the ire of like the Israelis. Also, to be fair, like, there are quite a few anti-Semites that I've seen on the pro-Palestinian side. Like, I'm not saying that like the Israelis are much better. Like, there are are some like legitimate bigly awful people on like the Zionist side, but I think that the Palestinians need to start being better at calling out bad faith actors. Like, we should have seen more people go after Candace Owens and Sneeko, or hell, Dan Blazarian, if you want an example. You might wonder who that is. Well, he basically made a bunch of his money through very questionable means. Maybe, if you guys really want, I will in fact react to Jay Aubrey's video on Dan Blazarian, but it seems like he's doing this less because he genuinely believes in the cause, and more because he's just trying to regain his like a positive presence online. Like, unironically, I actually think that it would be that if, like, you saw more pro-Palestinian influencers calling out Dan Blazarian and Candace Owens. Admittedly, Candace Owens was, at least on the left, Candace Owens was, like, not that top. Was probably he's someone a lot of people disliked. And quite frankly, yeah, I've actually seen a lot more hate towards her from the right. It has of late, so maybe she's on her way out, which, quite frankly, good riddance. That being said, just basically consider this piece effectively just putting the kibosh on any potential collab with any, like, anti-woke YouTubers. You will not see me bring Kirsch, Under the Tea, Smugalana, definitely not Rev Says Desuon, unless they significantly change their ways. Like, here's the thing. If it turns out that, like, if I'm, like, part of a collab and, like, one of them is all, and it would be, like, a big one, not, like, a one-on-one collab, I will explicitly say, no, I do not want... If it was a one-on-one collab, I would just not accept it in the first place, but, like, if it's, like, a big group event, that would be a different story, and I'd, like, very reluctantly go along. And the thing is, with let's see here. Who else? Rev under the T. Curry Rinky. That one would be a tiny exception, but well, long story short, he did me a favor. So if he asked me to go on his stream or him to talk about something, and he said, "I'm calling in that favor, Ed, you owe me," I would agree reluctantly, but I doubt he would ask me. If one of them decides to, like, reach out to me via Twitter DMs to clarify something, that's a different story. Like, I would be, like, as long as they weren't, like, slandering me, I would be willing to at least hear them out. Like, unless it's someone like, say, Akuma Miko. Like, basically, I don't entirely use the block people I cover, since sometimes it is possible that, like, since it is entirely possible that I could just get something entirely wrong, and in which case, but, like, if I am convinced, I will, like, take at least... Actually, no, wait. I lost my train of thought. Like, if there is, like, even a small part... Or to me that thought, like, maybe I've got the wrong info, I will, like, hear them out. Like, Akuma Miko, I will never hear out unless, like, she comes out with, like, an insanely... Like, you know, the one Fruit put out to debunk the allegations against her? It would have to be that in-depth, but I know for a fact that that's not possible, since... Well, for one thing, if that was the case, she would have at least during the whole V-Rhapsodia stuff, she would have at least said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get started on addressing that. The fact that she kept on trying, that she, like... didn't, and I forget the exact thing, but, like, let me see if I, like, say... yeah, I found what I was looking for. Like, Akuma basically threatened to interpose everything that was said about her while she was a group member, basically blackmail. Oh, if they didn't leave her alone, I'm guessing she was bluffing, or she decided, you know what, it's not worth it. But anyways, I'm going to call it a stream here because I do still have more stuff to get ready on my Mega. More stuff to upload to my Mega folder since I do want to get my computer up and running. And also I haven't had anything to eat for dinner, so I need to do that. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'm Andreas Worbel, or Siegfried Worbel in this case, and I'll see you on my next assignment.